Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host, unpacking the latest sports news, Ashwin Berry. Let's talk about the Sport Wrap photo competition. Capture a sport/action moment at any sport event happening this weekend. Send us your photo with a caption, and you could win 1,000 Namibian dollars. Only one winner per week, and the best photos will be featured in our newspaper. WhatsApp #SWPhoto to 085 785 6231 and submit your entry. Wishing you the very best of luck. With that, let's get into the hit list. So the Champions League quarter-final draw happened today. Let's have a look at the action we can expect from the next stage. All right, let's talk about it quite a bit. Scariest part for me, particularly as an Arsenal fan, is knowing that we have to face Bayern Munich. But there's a bigger cracker, arguably, that is going to be Manchester City facing Real Madrid. For a lot of people, this is actually already the final. So it's going to be interesting to see how that clash transpires. Barcelona versus PSG. Barcelona, young team, PSG. Mbappe needing to make that last statement before he goes to the aforementioned Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. Those two teams, hard to tell apart. They basically scrambled to this stage of the Champions League, so it's going to be very interesting to see how all of that transpires. But now let's bring it back. Let's dial it back. Let's talk local football. African Stars travel to the north as they take on Chula Chula at the Oshakati Independent Stadium. Deadly duo Willy, Stephanus and Kambato Uetuuru, who have 57 goals and assists between them, speak on their chemistry before the match, and head coach Canalelo also shares his thoughts on this coming weekend.
Okay, so we are joined by the deadly duo that is Uetuuru and Awilo. Awilo, how are you guys feeling for this training session?
Yeah, I think we are ready. The boys are fired up. This is our last training session before we travel tomorrow to the north, ready for our big encounter against Chula Chula.
Okay, I mean, it has to be said, you guys have scored probably 57 or 59 goals and assists between the two of you. You have 15 goals, 11 assists. Uetuuru, you have 10 goals and 15 assists. Uetuuru, just tell us, what are your thoughts on your season so far this year?
Of course, a wonderful season for me and Awilo. Of course, we focus more in training, we focus more obviously on finishing. We do a lot of going forward movements, and it's all that matters for us because we just want to help the team in the best way possible. Like, I think it's our job to help the team win more games, and that's.
Okay, speaking behind the camera, what type of relationship do you guys have? I mean, you guys score so many goals and have so many assists between the two of you. The chemistry is definitely there on the pitch. Yeah, just tell us a bit more about the chemistry that you guys have.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, every team has 2 or 3 players that has that chemistry between them. I think me and Wetu here, we have been gelling since last season when he came. He struggled a bit, but then we had our discussions as players, as teammates, and then we told each other, this is my strong, this is his strong points, and whenever we combine those 2 strong points, I think we can be a deadly combination, and it's evident throughout this season so far.
Okay, well, you guys have 2 big games this weekend, Chula Chula on Saturday and Mighty Gunners on Sunday. Just tell us a bit more, Uetuuru, thoughts-wise, what are you guys thinking for these 2 games this weekend?
Obviously, the expectations are high. We need results. We have goals we want to achieve, obviously, as a team, and obviously as individual players here. We also want to achieve our goals for the team, and as you can see, the feeling is positive. Everything is positive. It looks good. We are ready for the weekend, and it looks all great. I think it's a positive weekend for us.
Okay, Awilo, from your side, fitness-wise, how are you feeling, and how are you getting ready for these big games?
Yeah, I think as a team, our fitness level is up there since we are playing 2 games a weekend, so we can't complain about fitness at this level. But the fitness is there. The mindset is also good. I think we are ready for the weekend. We just need to be focused on whatever we do in the field of play.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, joined by head coach Ronnie Canalelo. Ronnie, just tell us, back at the top of the league, what are the plans and preparations going into these 2 games that we have this weekend?
No, the plan is to stay up there. There's no other plan.
Okay, yeah, no, just run us through it. You guys have a big game on Saturday, Chula Chula, and then another one with Mighty Gunners. The hype around the game against Chula Chula is already big, as we all know it. But just tell us, what do you have in store for us for this weekend?
I know there's one team that thinks they have an edge, but in the league we have shared the spoils so far. The Hake King Cup, it's something different. They had all their players to choose from, and we had players away on international duty, so that was not a fair fight. But this is going to be a fair fight, the same way as it was in the first round of the league. So yeah, it's an interesting game for some people, an emotional game, but for us, for me as a coach, more realistic, tactical, coming up with a plan how to kill the monkey. not literally, but meaning that normally I say I always tell my players when you work on a plan, how would you trap a monkey? So you must come up with a strategy how to trap a monkey. Basically, you will take out you will use stuff that the monkey will like, and obviously how you do it, it's all up to you. You have to come up with a plan. So basically that's what we are trying to do. We are strategizing. We are looking into which areas can we head Chula Chula.
Okay, and if we look at the team injuries wise, is there anything to be concerned about?
No, from the usual players, we have clean bill of health. I know exactly, who's going to play on Saturday. There's no confusion about that. So yeah, from that area, we're quite happy.
Okay, this is my last question. Looking at the combo that you have between Uetuuru and Awilo, these guys have, Awilo has scored 15 goals, 11 assists, Uetuuru has 10 goals and 15 assists. What do you make of this deadly duo?
No, nobody should argue stats. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But what we have done lately basically is that we have more and more players now in scoring, besides the striking force and the defenders coming in for set pieces, and finishing off. We have now players in the middle scoring. So far we had Dion coming in from the deep, from the middle, and scoring against Tigers, and not against Tigers, against Chula Chula. So yeah, that's good to see.
Okay, coach. Good luck with the games on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
From football to rugby, NRU Premier League kickstarts this weekend as UNAM hosts last year's finalists Wanderers. Here, UNAM head coach and captain chats to Brian Munango.
UNAM head coach here. Coach, big game up on Saturday. NRU Premier League is back. Exciting times for supporters, for us, the fans also. But yeah, just tell us, how's the team looking for the first game?
Yeah, what an opportunity to play against last year's finalists, Wanderers. It's always a big game, it's always hard, but preparations went well. New faces in the squad, players that really slot in well with what we are planning to have this year. But yeah, actually another opportunity, another new season. Let's embrace it.
Let's embrace it. Okay, well, looking at the team, do you have any injuries to be concerned about going into this big match?
No, for now there's no worries about any injuries. It's the first game, so yeah, it's really gonna be a titanic clash.
Okay, well, and looking at the team, I mean, the guys look fit and they look good. Yeah, but just touching on fitness, how does the team look?
Yeah, we tried to add off-season. It went well. The pre-season went well. Yeah, and we start with a lot of guys school leavers and guys that is back from the World Cup. So yeah, that is great for UNAM.
We are joined by Kino here, captain of the UNAM first team. Kino, I see you guys are heavy out of breath, but just tell us, how is preparations going for the first big match for the NRU Premier League?
Nah, it's been wonderful. Guys have been coming out in numbers. The enthusiasm has been great. Training sessions has been awesome. So I must say the guys are very keen for the first match.
Okay, for you personally, I mean, it's been a time off. We did have the rugby tennis side. I'm sure that helped with the fitness. But yeah, how's the body feeling and how are you looking forward to the game on Saturday?
Well, personally, the body's feeling great. It's been a nice off-season, resting after the World Cup. The 10s was a nice blowout just to get the lungs back into the rhythm. But yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Okay, and looking forward to the first game you guys play, defending champions. Yeah, how big of a match is it on Saturday?
You know, it's never easy playing Oneies. They're a good team, strong team. But, I mean, it's the game of the weekend. Everybody's looking forward to it, so are we. And we hope we come home with a W.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Certainly looking forward to that rugby action live on NTV. Stay with Sport Wrap as we head in the pipeline after the break.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Now, Ongos FC ladies, previously known as Tura Magic head coach Shama Gure, joins us on our football show In the Mix and tells us about how they got into football.
We already spoke about what your team has done so far, but quick question for the viewers and for us that are in the studio. When did you get into football, and yeah, how did it become a thing for you to become a coach?
Well, I've been in football right from the age of 8, 9? Yeah, that's how long it's been, and I think I grew through the ranks at different levels due to my abilities and capabilities. So I never entirely, I can't even remember when last I played within my age gap, because I was a little bit advanced, so to say. But I think my involvement in women's football came at the time that I sustained career-threatening injury to my left knee. And in my rehabilitation time, I got involved through Special Olympics, where we had the unified sports. That was now for those that had one or other disability. And so through that program, I met a gentleman by the name Sunny, who then said, but wait, there's another platform here with the NFA Women's Super League. Why not come and share your experience and expertise with us? So alongside him, I started coaching Tura Magic ladies. So that's where my journey began, and I think that was around 2013, 14.
Your life could change at any second, but you'll never know until you take the chance. With sports betting, number games, and online casino gambling, JSB is your best bet. Will you be Namibia's next instant millionaire? Place your bets easily online at jsbsports.bet or at any JSB location nationwide. We'll take you to the action anywhere, anytime. JSB, where the next instant millionaires come to play. Strictly no under 18s. JSB supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop.
Now, in your take, Blue Boys coach Ashley Olin says his team will bounce back after their 2-0 defeat suffered at the hands of Namibia Correctional Services in the Southern Division's First Division on Sunday, and they're looking forward to participate in the NFA Cup.
Good day, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, I'm cool, Coach. Coach, Blue Boys defeated Latinos 4-1 and lost to Namibia Correctional Service 2-0. And you are now placed second in the First Division Southern Stream log. What cost you this game?
What cost us that game is just a lack of concentration at our defense and technical error. Cost us the game, yeah.
Coach, this was your second defeat in the campaign. How do you intend to bounce back?
It's just go back to the drawing board and regroup. Talk to the players and go back and go and fight.
Yes.
That's all what we can do. We have to go and fight other. I believe in my players. I know we can do it. And this season, really, Blue Boys is on top form. As you can see, the players are working hard. They are putting the effort. Each and every player on the ground, as you can see at the background there.
Yes.
They are there. The players are positive-minded, and we are there.
Okay. So you are now 3 points adrift from the top. You still have about 11 games. How do you intend to close that gap?
As we can see, we are only having a minor setback in our, let's say, in our attacking front. Let's say our striking force. That we just need maybe a more explosive player at our striking department. That's where we are lacking currently now. If we can get at least a proper striker, because we are getting the balls there in the final third, but putting them away is where our problem is. So we can get a clinical striker, then we'll do the job. Yeah.
So you are also now preparing for the NFA Cup. What is your aim for this competition?
Okay, currently, as you can see, for the NFA Cup, the players are coming back from a very tiring weekend. They've been playing a double header. As you can see, we are just doing a recovery session for now, just to work on the muscles, not to press them too hard. And from there, from tomorrow onwards, we'll again work hard on the players. But for now, as you can see, they're on a recovery session because they came from Cape. They have been traveling. They came from Marintal.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had a very tough game against NCS. So I give them a recovery session just to relax a bit, and then from there we'll take it.
So where does your team strength lie, Coach?
By now, I think all the teams in the first division that we play against, they know our midfield. It's not easy. That's why NCS, I think the tactics they use, they play hard on our players because they know we are very good on the ball. Our midfielders, they are very good on the ball. Our wingers, we are very fast. It's only that they play very physical to us, and that's where at least they frustrated us a bit. But we are coming for them. Next game is at home.
Yes.
And we are waiting for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned on the attacking aspect of your team. What other areas are there that you would like to improve?
Yeah, as I've mentioned before, all the departments, we are fully occupied. It's sorted out. We are only concentrating now on our striker. We just need a clinical striker, then we'll do the job. That's all.
What would your message be to your team going forward?
To our team going forward, I encourage them. I told them to lift up their heads. No, it's football. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But what I know for sure, they didn't go there and did it. Whatever happened, it was not deliberately. As I've said before, it's a technical error. We'll work on that one, and then we take it from there. But what I'm for sure know, we're going to fight for this league. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
(10-2). That is exactly the number that Arsenal fans will be thinking about after seeing the UEFA Champions League draw, because we have only beaten Bayern Munich twice twice and they've beaten us 10 times. So Champions League is going to be very interesting. Arsenal has got the least conceded goals thus far in the tournament, so that's got to count for something. And like I said, Man City versus Madrid in the quarterfinals, that's as good as a Champions League gets. From me, Ashwin Berry, I'm now going to leave you in the capable hands of Ari Hogad as he takes us globetrotting.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with soccer news first. That is results from the Europa League, and it was Liverpool that played against Sparta Prague at home, and they were way too strong for them, beat them at home 6-1, and they also won the first game 5-1 at Sparta Prague, so it's an aggregate score of 11-2, and that is for Liverpool to go through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Good result for them. It was most of the top players playing, Mo Salah as well. It's good preparation for the important FA Cup quarter-final that will be on Sunday against Manchester United. And it is Liverpool that won the FA Cup for the last time in 2022, and it's Manchester United's last win was in 2016. In the other Europa League game that was played, it was Aston Villa that had a convincing win against Ajax Amsterdam. It was 4-0 for aggregate score of 4-0, and they also move into the last 8, and that's for the first time since 1998. On to tennis news. It's the Indian Wells tournament that will come to an end over the weekend, and it's now semi-finals time in the men and women's side of the draw. Firstly, on the women's side of the draw, it is Iga Swiatek, number 1 seed. She's through to the semi-final. It was Caroline Wozniacki that had to withdraw in the second set in the quarter-final, and it's Iga Swiatek through to play in the semi-final. She will play against Marta Kostic of the Ukraine. The other semi-final on the women's side that will be played on Saturday, that will be Maria Sakkari. She's from Greece, and she will play against the number 3 seed Coco Gauff. It is Maria Sakkari that is the number 7 seed. On the men's side of the draw, it is Tommy Paul that's going to play against Daniel Medvedev, and that will be in the one semi-final on Saturday. Tommy Paul benefiting from Novak Djokovic falling out early in the tournament in his side of the draw. And on the other semi-final, it will be Jannik Sinner that will play against Carlos Alcaraz. Jannik Sinner is number 3 seed, and it's Carlos Alcaraz that beat Alexander Zverev 6-3 and 6-1 to advance to the semi-final. And to conclude today's international sports news, it is golf news. It is on the PGA Men's Tour. It is the Players' Championship, the 50th edition that started on Thursday. It's the first round. The fourth and final round will be played on Sunday. That's been played in Florida. Lots of money that they play for. It is $25 million the total prize money. The winner taking $4 million. And after the first round, it was most of the favorites that's on top of the leaderboard. It's Rory McIlroy of Northern Ireland, 7 under par 65. And the same score for Xander Schauffele of America, also minus 765. World number 1, Scotty Scheffler, he came in with a round of minus 5, so he's in contention early in the tournament. And then Southern African interest, there's 3 players playing in the tournament from South Africa. Firstly, Christian Besaidnout, a good start, 69, 3 under par. And then also it is Eric van Rooyen, 1 under par. That puts him on 50, tied for 56, so he's kind of close to the cut line. And then Garrick Hugo is 1 over par, so lots to do for him to make the cut for the weekend. That's international sports news for today. I hope you have a great sport day and sport weekend, and we talk international sport again on Monday. Goodbye.